out as they're getting ready for the second half. The Park Avenue Army student section, they showed up and they are here. Something that I've noticed in this game, Nebraska really following through, making all of their shots. They came out of that locker room in the second half with a whole new mindset. They are 2 of the 44 candidates recognized nationally. Final game of the season. Now back to you guys at the table. There's the horn. Let's get this game underway. We're 9-5 overall, 3-11 in the Big Ten. This is the 18th time in program history that the Lady Lions have met up with Nebraska. Overall, Minnesota dominating and outplaying Penn State. And something I looked at was offensive rebounds. Minnesota with 11, Penn State with only 3. You know, it's a small detail when you look at a stat sheet, but also makes a big difference. They're taking advantage of those opportunities and putting those points on the board as the score is 38-28, Minnesota with that 10-point lead.
Kaitlin Gehlhaus down courtside. Kaitlin.
Thanks, Preston. As viewers were just able to see, Penn State hosted the senior ceremony for the 2 seniors, Nia Beverly, Kelly Gehlhaus. The 2 seniors representing Lady Lions for this 2021-2022 season. Now, as this is the final game of the regular season, let's talk about the season as a whole. The Lady Lions are 11-6 overall, 5-12 in the Big Ten Conference, and they cut their turnover amount in half almost. 15 in the first half, 8 in the second half. So that's called improvement, and that's what you want to see in a team like Penn State. McKenna Marisa, yes, our leading scorer, 12 points. She's really been the standout highlight of this game. Something that I've really noticed in this game so far is the turnovers. Penn State with 15, yes, 15 turnovers. It's killing them. And Maryland is capitalizing on their mistakes. Leilani Kapanis, she's a do-it-all player. She ranks number 2 in the Big Ten with most amount of steals and blocks. And in Thursday's game, she had her second double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds. I'm Kaitlin Gehlhaus bringing you Period 2 highlights. Let's take a look at the big screen to see the recap. Duluth-Sorsburg with a save early in the period to keep the board scoreless. Then Ohio State's Thiel responds with a save of her own. On the power play early in the second period, the goal was scored by Ohio State's Peyton Levis. That was her 24th goal of the season. And with 7 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the period, Duluth's Naomi Rogie redirected the shot to bounce the puck past Thiel, tying the game at 1. That does it for Period 2 highlights. Stay tuned for Period 3 action.
Well, let's start down to Kaitlin with another contestant today.
Thanks, Rodney. I'm here with Wesley, and he's 5 years old, representing the Bulldogs. He's going to help me play the NCAA Super Shuffle. We're going to direct our attention to the big screen, and he's going to follow the NCAA trophy behind the NCAA logos. There are 3 rounds, and if he gets the best 2 out of 3, he's going home with an NCAA Frozen 4 hockey puck. Let's take a look at the big screen.
1.
Wesley thinks it's 1. Let's take a look at the big screen to see if he's right. And it's 1. You got 2 out of 3, so you're going home with the NCAA Frozen 4 hockey puck. Congratulations, and back to you, Rodney.
Let's throw it down to Kaitlin, who's with today's contestant.
Thanks, Rodney. I'm here with Lauren. She's 8 years old, and she's going to help me play the Geico Trophy Shuffle. Let's direct our attention to the center of the ice. Where is that Gecko hiding?
Number 3.
Lauren thinks it's under number 3. Fans, do you agree? Let's take a look. And there he is. He's under trophy number 3. Congratulations, Lauren. You're going home with an NCAA Frozen 4 hockey puck. Congratulations, and back to you, Rodney.
Thank you, Kaitlin.
Thanks, Rodney. I'm here with Ryan. He's a freshman at Penn State, and he's going to play the NCAA Trophy Shuffle. Let's take a look at the big screen to play round 1. There are 3 rounds. It's the best 2 out of 3. NCAA Frozen 4 hockey puck. Congratulations, Ryan. And back to you, Rodney. I'm here with McKenna Marisa. 22 points, McKenna. How are you feeling after that win? What's next for you guys? This is the first triple-double that Penn State has seen since Penn State joined the Big Ten in 1993. How does it feel to contribute these numbers? What was it like to be the leading scorer for your team tonight? This is the first time the Nittany Lions are facing the George Mason Patriots since 2005. and they have yet to defeat them in program's history. So let's see if tonight will be the night. Back to you guys in the booth. Tonight's match with Northwestern does mark the 9th annual Mac Brady match, traditionally held on the team's Big Ten home opener, which is tonight against Northwestern. It is to honor and celebrate the life and legacy of one of their biggest fans. And at the age of 8, Brady unfortunately passed away on December 31st, 2012, following an unexpected blood infection. To honor his life and love for soccer, especially goalkeeping, Mac's parents, Christian and Elizabeth Brady, created the Mac Brady Memorial Soccer Fund, which is an endowment for Penn State goalkeepers to assist with recruiting, equipment, and other needs. Hello and welcome to a special edition of the Center County Report. My name is Kaitlin Gehlhaus, and today we are joined by a very special guest, Donald P. Bellisario. Mr. Bellisario, a Penn State alum, started his career in advertising and after 15 years transitioned to film and television production. The college now has your last name, Bellisario, attached to it forever. What does that mean to you? And of all the places you could put your money, why Penn State? What is one of your favorite memories of being a Penn Stater? Penn State men's basketball returns home tomorrow to play Miami in the Big Ten ACC Challenge. The Nittany Lions face an uphill battle this week as they go on the road to Ohio State, nursing injuries and a 2-game losing streak. Saturday's devastating overtime loss to Illinois still hurts. Lauren Starker takes a look back. For the first time in 2 years, the Harlem Globetrotters will return to Happy Valley in 2022. The world-famous Globetrotters will play at the Bryce Jordan Center on March 1st. The event is part of the team's Spread Game Tour, which promotes increased fan participation and interaction. Penn State basketball is preparing for the start of its new season. Following an 11th place finish in the Big Ten last year, this year's team has 0 freshmen rostered and 5 new transfers. First-year head coach Micah Shrewsbury is embracing the underdog role for the quickly approaching season. The Nittany Lions men's hockey team heads to Nashville, Tennessee this weekend for the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame game against North Dakota. The Lions swept Niagara last Thursday and Friday at Pagula Ice Arena. Those scores were 4-0 and 6-2. One of the highlights was Kevin Wall's hat trick and 5 goals in the series. Penn State is now 5-1 overall in the season. In the meantime, Penn State is now waiting for its bowl destination, now that the regular season is over. The Lions lost a tough one in the snow on Saturday against Michigan State. It was tough sledding early on for the Nittany Lions as Michigan State jumped out to a quick 14-0 lead and moved the ball with ease on Penn State's defense with a good balance of run and pass. Clifford and Jahan Dotson connected on 2 touchdown passes in the first half from 27 and 30 yards out respectively. But Michigan State went into the locker room up 17-14. The defense gave Penn State its first lead early in the second half when Daquan Hardy took an interception 17 yards to the end zone, giving Penn State a 20-17 lead. Then on a 4th and 15, Peyton Thorne connected with Jaden Reed to give the Spartans a 30-20 lead with just over 5 minutes left in the game. Parker Washington then found the end zone to cut the deficit to 3, but it was not enough as Michigan State held on for the win.
We're trying to mix the run game all day long, to try to help our offensive linemen in protection.
Penn State now awaits its bowl game fate, which will be determined this weekend. Penn State finished 7-5 overall and 4th in the Big Ten East. The State College High School field hockey team is focused on supporting a former state high athlete who is battling cancer. Sarah Fenton was diagnosed with acute promyelocytic leukemia this past August. In response to the sad news, the Little Lions field hockey team hosted Mifflin County in their annual Stick It to Cancer field hockey game, where they honored Fenton and her battle.
It's really special to get to honor her and really help her and her family through this, in also a way that we all love, which is just playing field hockey.
In addition to the support from the game, the field hockey team organized a virtual 5K for the 2019 graduate.
What we've been doing is really just like community building, and I love that about our program. I love that about our school in general, and I love how much everyone's willing to help out.
Head coach Sharon Herlocker shares what it means to the community to support a cause like this.
I think it's just awesome for us to be part of something bigger than ourselves and be bigger than sports.
Although the Stick It to Cancer field hockey game and virtual 5K began back on October 6th, there is still time to register for that 5K, where you can run, walk, or jog. So grab those sneakers, hit the track, and support Sarah Finton and her battle against leukemia. In State College, reporting for the Center County Report, I'm Kaitlin Gehlhaus.